Imagine waking up in the middle of the night with a sharp, painful cramp in your leg. You stretch, you rub, you even walk around, but that stubborn cramp just won't go away. For many seniors, this is a daily struggle, but here's the good news. Certain vitamins and minerals can strengthen your legs, improve circulation, and reduce those painful cramps. And today, I'll guide you step by step, just like your own family doctor would. Now, why focus on your legs? Because your legs are your foundation. They carry your body all day, help you walk, climb stairs, maintain balance, and even protect you from dangerous falls. When your legs are weak, every activity becomes harder. But when your legs are strong, you feel younger, more active, and independent. So here's the secret. Strengthening your legs isn't just about exercise. Yes, movement is important, but the real magic comes from nourishing your muscles and nerves with the right vitamins. Without them, your legs can't function properly, no matter how much you exercise. In this video, we'll explore the top 7 vitamins that specifically strengthen your legs and prevent cramps, especially for seniors. Each vitamin plays a unique role, from helping your muscles contract smoothly to keeping your nerves sharp and your circulation strong. Let's set the stage. Leg cramps often happen because muscles suddenly tighten and can't relax. This is usually caused by imbalances in key minerals like magnesium, potassium, or calcium, or because the body isn't absorbing vitamins like D and B properly. Dehydration, certain medications, or poor diet can make it worse. The solution? Restoring balance through the right nutrients. Think of it this way. Your legs are like an engine. If you don't provide the right fuel, vitamins, and minerals, the engine sputters, slows down, and sometimes stops. But when you fuel it properly, it runs smoothly, powerfully, and reliably. Over the next few parts, I'll reveal each vitamin in detail, explain how it works, and share natural food sources that are easy to add to your daily meals. I'll also highlight how much seniors should aim for and simple lifestyle tips to maximize the benefits. By the end of this journey, you'll understand not just what vitamins you need, but also why your legs crave them and how they protect you from painful cramps, weakness, and even long-term mobility issues. So stay with me till the very end, because your legs deserve the care, strength, and energy to carry you for many more years ahead. And let's begin our journey towards stronger, healthier legs. Leg cramps are one of the most common complaints among seniors. In fact, studies show that up to 50% of older adults experience frequent leg cramps, especially at night. But why does this happen so often with age? Let's break it down in a way that's simple to understand. As we grow older, our muscles naturally lose some of their flexibility and strength. The nerves that control those muscles also become less efficient, meaning the signals between your brain and legs aren't always as smooth as they once were. When these signals misfire, your leg muscles can suddenly contract and refuse to relax. That's the cramp you feel. Another big factor is circulation. With age, blood vessels become stiffer, and blood flow to the legs slows down. Muscles depend on oxygen-rich blood to function properly. When circulation is poor, muscles get tired faster and are more prone to cramping. Dehydration is another hidden culprit. Seniors often drink less water than they need, either because they don't feel as thirsty or because of concerns about frequent bathroom trips. But when your body lacks water, the balance of minerals in your muscles is disrupted, making cramps much more likely. Medications also play a big role. Some common drugs for blood pressure, cholesterol, or even diuretics, water pills, can flush out important minerals like potassium and magnesium from the body. Without these nutrients, your muscles can't contract and relax the way they should. And let's not forget about diet. Many seniors don't eat as many fresh fruits, vegetables, and whole foods as they used to, either because of appetite changes, dental problems, or convenience. Processed foods may fill the stomach, but they lack the vitamins and minerals that protect your legs from cramps. So when you combine weaker muscles, slower circulation, dehydration, medication side effects, and a nutrient-poor diet, you get the perfect recipe for leg cramps. The good news is, we can fight back. By focusing on hydration, simple lifestyle adjustments, and especially the right vitamins, we can restore balance in the muscles and prevent cramps before they strike. Remember, Leg cramps are not just a nuisance, they are a warning sign. They tell us that your muscles and nerves need more support. If ignored, cramps can lead to reduced mobility, increased risk of falls, and even long-term muscle damage. That's why the vitamins we'll talk about in the next parts are so critical. They don't just relieve pain. They rebuild strength, improve circulation, and protect your independence. And when your legs are strong, your entire quality of life improves. So before we dive into the specific vitamins, let's visualize exactly what causes cramps inside the body. Let's begin with one of the most powerful nutrients for your legs, magnesium. This mineral is often called the relaxation mineral because of the way it calms your muscles and nerves. Without enough magnesium, your muscles may contract but struggle to relax, which is the exact cause of painful leg cramps. Here's how it works. Every time your muscles move, calcium enters the muscle cells to make them contract, while magnesium pushes calcium back out so the muscle can relax. Think of magnesium as the off switch for muscle tension. If your body is low in magnesium, the switch doesn't work well, and the muscles stay tight and cramp. For seniors, magnesium is especially important because absorption decreases with age. Medications like diuretics and even stress can also drain your magnesium stores. This is why so many older adults complain about nighttime cramps, twitching, or restless legs. Magnesium also supports healthy circulation, keeping your blood vessels flexible so oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles more efficiently. Strong circulation means less fatigue and more stamina for walking, climbing stairs, or even enjoying a gentle exercise routine. So, how much magnesium do you actually need? For most seniors, the recommended daily intake is about 320 to 420 milligrams per day. But remember, everyone's needs are different, especially if you're on medications. Always talk to your healthcare provider before making big changes. The best part? Magnesium is easy to get from everyday foods. Leafy greens, like spinach and kale, are excellent sources. Nuts and seeds, especially almonds, pumpkin seeds and cashews, pack a strong dose. Whole grains, beans, and even dark chocolate also contain magnesium. If food alone doesn't cover your needs, magnesium supplements can help, but it's best to choose forms that are gentle on the stomach, like magnesium glycinate or citrate. Avoid overdoing it though, because too much magnesium from supplements can upset your digestion. Signs of deficiency include muscle cramps, twitching eyelids, fatigue, trouble sleeping, or even anxiety. If you recognize these symptoms, your body may be asking for more magnesium. The good news is, once you restore your magnesium levels, many seniors notice quick relief. Better sleep, fewer cramps, and stronger legs. Imagine going through the night without painful cramps, interrupting your rest, and waking up with more energy in your legs to take on the day. So magnesium is truly your first line of defense against weak, cramping legs. It's not just a vitamin, it's a lifesaver for your independence and mobility. Now let's move to another superstar nutrient for your legs, vitamin D. Many people call it the sunshine vitamin because your body produces it when sunlight touches your skin. But beyond boosting mood and bone health, vitamin D plays a powerful role in keeping your legs strong and free from cramps. Here's the key. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium. Without enough vitamin D, even if you eat plenty of calcium-rich foods like milk or yogurt, your body can't use that calcium properly. This means your muscles and bones miss out on the nutrients they desperately need. For seniors, this is especially dangerous. Low vitamin D levels often lead to weak bones, brittle muscles, and higher risks of fractures or falls. Vitamin D also plays a role in nerve communication. Your muscles only work when nerves send signals telling them to contract or relax. If you're deficient in vitamin D, these signals can become weak or irregular, which contributes to painful cramps, twitching, or leg weakness. Now, here's the surprising fact. More than 50% of seniors are deficient in vitamin D. Why? Because as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight. Add to that the fact that many seniors spend more time indoors, and you can see why deficiency is so common. How much vitamin D do you actually need? Most experts recommend about 800 to 1,000 IU per day for seniors. In some cases, doctors may suggest more if your levels are very low. Food sources include fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. Egg yolks and fortified foods like milk, cereals, and orange juice also provide vitamin D. Still, it's difficult to get enough from food alone. That's why supplements are often recommended, especially during winter months or for those who spend little time outside. But don't forget the simplest, most natural source: safe sun exposure. Just 15 to 20 minutes of sunlight on your arms and legs a few times a week can make a big difference, though always be careful to avoid overexposure. Signs of deficiency include muscle weakness, frequent cramps, bone pain, low energy, or even mood changes like sadness or irritability. If you notice these, it's worth asking your doctor for a simple blood test to check your vitamin D levels. When you get enough vitamin D, the difference is noticeable. Your legs feel steadier, your cramps reduce, and your bones feel more supported. You'll walk with more confidence, stand longer without fatigue, and even lower your risk of fractures. Vitamin D is not just a bonus vitamin. It is essential for seniors who want to stay mobile, strong, and independent. By combining it with magnesium and calcium, you create a powerful trio that keeps your legs in top condition. Calcium is one of the most well-known minerals when it comes to bone and muscle health, and for good reason. As we age, our bones gradually lose density, and our muscles become less efficient at contracting. Without enough calcium, the legs can feel weak, and seniors may notice muscle cramps, twitching, or even a greater risk of falls. Calcium isn't just about bones. It plays a direct role in how muscles contract and relax. Every time your leg muscles move, whether you're walking, climbing stairs, or simply standing, calcium ions rush in and signal the muscle fibers to contract. Without this mineral, the spark that drives movement simply doesn't happen effectively. For seniors, leg cramps are often linked to low calcium intake. Some people mistakenly believe that once they've passed their teenage years, calcium is less important. The truth is, older adults need calcium just as much, if not more, to maintain balance, coordination, and muscle function. You may also notice nighttime leg cramps, those sudden painful squeezes that wake you from sleep. Research suggests that low calcium, alongside magnesium and vitamin D, can make these cramps worse. The reason? Calcium and magnesium work like partners. Calcium helps muscles contract, while magnesium helps them relax. If calcium is missing, the contraction can become irregular and painful. So where can you get calcium naturally? The most common sources are dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese. But for seniors who are lactose intolerant, alternatives such as fortified almond milk, soy milk, or oat milk can be excellent substitutes. Leafy greens like kale, spinach, and bok choy are also wonderful options. Sardines and salmon with bones are particularly rich sources too. It's important to note that calcium doesn't work alone. Vitamin D is essential for helping the body absorb calcium properly. Without enough vitamin D, even a calcium-rich diet won't do much good. That's why doctors often recommend combining both for better leg strength and cramp prevention. A typical senior requires about 1,000 to 1,200 milligrams of calcium per day, but it's always better to aim for food sources first before relying on supplements. Supplements can be helpful if the diet falls short, but taking too much calcium can cause kidney stones or other issues. That's why balance is key. If you want strong, cramp-free legs, focus on calcium-rich meals every day. Imagine starting your day with fortified cereal and milk, having a lunch that includes a leafy green salad, and enjoying grilled salmon for dinner. This pattern gives your body the steady supply of calcium it needs to keep your legs moving smoothly. In summary, calcium is not only for bones but also for the muscles that power your every step. Without it, the legs lose both strength and coordination. Seniors who prioritize calcium intake often notice fewer cramps, better walking stability, and overall improved mobility. When we talk about leg strength and energy, one group of vitamins works quietly behind the scenes: the vitamin B complex. This group includes B1, thiamine, B2, riboflavin, B3, niacin, B6, B9, folate, and B12. Together they act like the spark plugs in your body's engine, turning the food you eat into usable energy for your muscles. Without enough B vitamins, your leg muscles may feel unusually heavy, tired, or weak, even if you've had enough rest. Some seniors describe it as walking with weights tied to their legs. That dragging fatigue is often linked to low B vitamin intake. B1, thiamine, plays a major role in nerve function. Healthy nerves send signals that tell your leg muscles when to contract and when to relax. A lack of thiamine may lead to nerve pain, tingling, or cramps in the calves. B6 is another star player. It helps your body make neurotransmitters. These are chemicals that allow the brain to communicate with your muscles. Without B6, signals get scrambled, and your legs may twitch, spasm, or cramp unexpectedly. B12 is perhaps the most famous of the group, especially for seniors. A deficiency in B12 can cause nerve damage, numbness, and weakness in the legs. In fact, one of the first signs of B12 deficiency is trouble with walking, balance, or frequent falls. Folate, B9, works hand in hand with B12 to keep red blood cells healthy. Without enough of these vitamins, your blood carries less oxygen, leaving leg muscles starved for energy and prone to cramps. So, where can you find these vital B vitamins? Whole grains, eggs, nuts, seeds, fish, poultry, leafy greens, and beans are some of the richest natural sources. For seniors who eat very little meat or animal products, fortified cereals and nutritional yeast can provide excellent B12. In some cases, injections or supplements may be necessary if deficiencies are severe. The good news is that once B vitamin levels are restored, many seniors notice rapid improvements: less leg pain, fewer cramps, and more energy for walking and daily activities. It's almost like turning the lights back on in tired, sluggish muscles. In summary, the vitamin B complex fuels your nerves, blood, and muscles all at once. Without it, legs can feel weak, numb, or cramp-prone. But with enough of these essential vitamins, seniors can enjoy stronger steps, better balance, and far fewer nighttime cramps. Potassium is a mineral that often gets overlooked, but it plays a crucial role in keeping your legs strong and cramp-free. Think of potassium as the body's electrolyte balancer. It works alongside sodium to regulate fluid levels, nerve signals, and muscle contractions. Without enough potassium, muscles can spasm or feel weak, especially in seniors. Every time your leg moves, potassium helps nerves fire correctly and ensures muscles contract and relax smoothly. When potassium is low, signals misfire, leading to involuntary cramps or sudden twitches. This is especially noticeable in the calves at night or after exercise. Seniors are at a higher risk of potassium deficiency. Medications such as diuretics, commonly prescribed for high blood pressure, can deplete potassium. Low intake from diet and dehydration also contribute to weak muscles and cramping legs. Potassium also helps maintain healthy blood pressure. Balanced potassium keeps blood vessels relaxed, allowing oxygen and nutrients to reach your leg muscles efficiently. This not only improves muscle performance but also supports endurance and reduces fatigue. So, how much potassium do seniors need? Experts suggest around 600 to 400 milligrams per day, depending on age, health conditions, and activity levels. It's important to get most of it from foods rather than supplements, unless directed by your doctor, because excessive potassium can be dangerous for the heart. Natural sources of potassium are abundant and delicious. Bananas are the most famous, but oranges, cantaloupes, and avocados are also rich. Vegetables like spinach, sweet potatoes, tomatoes, and beans provide a steady supply. Even yogurt and salmon contribute meaningful amounts. Signs of potassium deficiency include muscle cramps, fatigue, irregular heartbeat, and sometimes numbness or tingling in the legs. If you experience these symptoms, a blood test can confirm whether potassium levels are low. Restoring potassium can have rapid benefits. Leg cramps often diminish. energy improves, and walking or standing becomes easier. Seniors notice better balance and less nighttime discomfort, making daily activities more comfortable and safe. In summary, potassium is essential for muscle contraction, nerve function, and fluid balance. Along with magnesium, calcium, and B vitamins, it forms a foundation that keeps your legs strong, stable, and free from cramps. Prioritizing potassium-rich foods is a simple yet powerful step toward healthier legs. Vitamin C, also known as ascorbic acid, is widely recognized for boosting immunity, but it also plays a critical role in leg strength and preventing cramps. One of its main functions is supporting collagen production. Collagen is the protein that helps maintain the structure of muscles, tendons, and ligaments, which are all essential for strong, flexible legs. Without enough vitamin C, tendons and ligaments can become weak or less elastic, increasing the risk of strain or sudden cramps. Collagen also supports small blood vessels that carry oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. Strong circulation means your leg muscles receive the energy they need for movement, reducing fatigue and cramping. Seniors are especially susceptible to vitamin C deficiency. Aging skin and reduced absorption from diet, combined with stress or smoking, can lower levels in the body. Even mild deficiencies can lead to slower muscle recovery, weakness, or more frequent leg cramps. Vitamin C is also a potent antioxidant. It helps neutralize harmful free radicals that can damage muscle fibers and connective tissue. By reducing oxidative stress, vitamin C helps muscles repair faster and stay stronger. This is particularly important for seniors who want to maintain mobility and prevent injuries. So how much vitamin C do you need daily? For seniors, about 75 to 90 milligrams per day is recommended, which can easily be achieved with a vitamin C-rich diet. Supplements are an option if your intake from food is low, but whole foods provide additional nutrients that work synergistically with vitamin C. Natural sources of vitamin C are abundant and easy to include in meals. Citrus fruits like oranges, lemons, and grapefruits are excellent, as are kiwis, strawberries, and bell peppers. Leafy greens like kale and broccoli are also rich in vitamin C. Even tomatoes and sweet potatoes contribute meaningful amounts. Signs of deficiency may include slow wound healing, weak connective tissue, fatigue, or more frequent leg cramps. If you notice these symptoms, adding vitamin C-rich foods or supplements can make a rapid difference in muscle and tendon strength. Restoring vitamin C levels improves flexibility, reduces the likelihood of cramps, and supports overall leg function. Seniors often notice better stability when walking, climbing stairs, or exercising gently. With consistent intake, vitamin C ensures that your legs are not only strong, but resilient to daily stresses. In summary, vitamin C is essential for collagen production, antioxidant protection, and optimal muscle and tendon health. Alongside magnesium, calcium, potassium, and B vitamins, it forms a crucial part of a comprehensive strategy to prevent leg cramps and maintain leg strength in seniors. Vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin that acts as a powerful antioxidant, protecting your muscles and blood vessels from damage. While often associated with skin health, vitamin E is essential for maintaining leg strength and preventing cramps, especially in seniors. How does it work? Vitamin E protects the delicate cells in your muscles and nerves from oxidative stress caused by free radicals. Free radicals are unstable molecules that can damage tissues, leading to weakness, fatigue, or painful cramps. Seniors are particularly vulnerable because natural antioxidant defenses decline with age. Another important role of vitamin E is improving blood flow. Healthy circulation ensures that oxygen and nutrients reach the muscles in your legs efficiently. Better blood flow means muscles contract and relax smoothly, reducing the frequency and intensity of cramps. Seniors who experience frequent leg cramps may benefit from ensuring adequate vitamin E intake. Deficiency, although rare, can lead to nerve damage, muscle weakness, and coordination problems. Even mild deficiency can make cramps more frequent and recovery slower. Natural sources of vitamin E are abundant in nuts and seeds, such as almonds, sunflower seeds, and hazelnuts. Green leafy vegetables like spinach and Swiss chard, as well as avocado and vegetable oils, are also excellent sources. For seniors who struggle to include these foods, supplements are available but should be taken under medical supervision, as excess vitamin E can interfere with blood clotting. The daily recommended intake for seniors is around 15 milligrams per day. Pairing vitamin E with other vitamins and minerals, such as magnesium, calcium, potassium, and vitamin C, helps maximize its effect on leg health. When seniors maintain adequate vitamin E levels, they notice smoother muscle function, fewer cramps, improved stability, and better endurance for daily activities. This vitamin works quietly in the background, reinforcing muscle cells and keeping leg function strong and resilient. In summary, vitamin E is essential for antioxidant protection, nerve and muscle health, and optimal circulation. Along with the other 6 vitamins and minerals discussed, magnesium, vitamin D, calcium, B-complex, potassium, and vitamin C. It completes the comprehensive nutrient strategy to prevent leg cramps and maintain leg strength in seniors. We've now covered the top 7 vitamins and minerals essential for strong, cramp-free legs in seniors: magnesium, vitamin D, calcium, B-complex, potassium, vitamin C, and vitamin E. Each plays a unique role. Some support muscle contraction, others protect nerves, while several improve circulation and strengthen connective tissues. Together, they create a powerhouse system that keeps your legs healthy, stable, and pain-free. So how can seniors apply this knowledge practically? First, focus on a balanced diet. Prioritize natural sources of these nutrients: leafy greens, nuts, seeds, dairy, fish, fruits, and fortified foods. Each meal is an opportunity to fuel your muscles and bones. A breakfast with fortified cereal and fruit, a lunch rich in leafy greens and legumes, and a dinner with salmon or other lean protein can cover most vitamin needs naturally. Second, consider supplements when necessary, especially if you have dietary restrictions or chronic conditions. Magnesium, vitamin D, and B12 are common nutrients that seniors may need in supplement form. However, always consult your doctor before adding supplements because excessive intake can be harmful. Moderation and medical guidance are key. Third, don't forget hydration and exercise. Proper fluid intake helps electrolytes like potassium and magnesium work efficiently. Light leg exercises, stretching, or walking daily ensures muscles remain active and responsive. Combine this with safe sun exposure to naturally boost vitamin D levels. Fourth, monitor your body for signs of deficiency. Nighttime leg cramps, twitching, weakness, fatigue, or numbness are all signals that your nutrient intake may be insufficient. Simple blood tests can confirm deficiencies, allowing you to adjust your diet or supplements. Early action prevents long-term damage and supports mobility. Fifth, combine these nutrients strategically. Magnesium and calcium help muscles contract and relax, while potassium and B vitamins support nerve signals. Vitamin C strengthens connective tissues, and vitamin E protects cells from oxidative stress. By consuming these together, you maximize absorption and benefit. Finally, remember that maintaining leg strength isn't just about vitamins, it's about overall lifestyle. Adequate sleep, stress management, and avoiding smoking or excessive alcohol all contribute to healthier muscles and bones. Seniors who integrate nutrition, hydration, exercise, and lifestyle habits often experience fewer cramps, improved balance, and better quality of life. In short, strong, cramp-free legs are achievable. With consistent attention to vitamins, minerals, and healthy habits, seniors can maintain mobility, independence, and confidence in their daily activities. Start today by incorporating nutrient-rich foods into every meal, staying active, and consulting your healthcare provider about supplements if necessary. Your legs will thank you with strength, stability, and freedom from cramps.